last elections, 2023, when you decided not to pick the current minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, as your running mate. And some people believe that might have cost you the election. Do you regret not choosing Wike as your running mate?
No, not at all. Because, you see, in 2019, when I won the ticket in Port Harcourt, and I came back here and then went straight to Abeokuta to meet my boss, President Obasanjo, and told him, Mr. President, I have got the ticket. So he asked me, he said, okay, from where is your running mate going to come from? I said, of course, it's either southeast or southwest. He said, no, leave southwest. Because I was there for 8 years. Go to southeast. I said, okay, sir. Do you have anybody in mind? He said, yes. The first person he suggested was Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. So I told him Ngozi was not a member of our party. I believe if I forward the name to the party, they will reject. He said, okay. He said, what about Soludo? I said, Soludo too was not a member of our party, so they will not accept. And I said, what about Peter Obi? I said, Peter Obi is a member of the party. He said, okay, take him. I said, okay, sir. So
that was it.
That was it. So I came back here in this very same building, very same room, and some morning meeting of the party leaders. Then I was started by Uche Secondus and others, including Wike himself, Tambuwal. I remember there were about 7 of them. I said, look, I have been to my boss, and this is what he said. Do you have any objection? You are leaders of the party and also leaders of the governance forum. They said, no, we don't have objection. I said, okay, go and announce. Now, I came under a lot of criticism after that. They said I did not consult with the party enough. So in 2023, I threw the whole thing to the party. I said, okay, set up a committee and recommend 3 people for me to pick as running mate. And they set up a committee and they came with a recommendation, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I picked number 1.
Who are the other 2? Number 1, I'm guessing, was Okowa.
Yes, and the other one was Wike. I think number 2 and number 3, I don't...
No.
Yeah.
Udom.
Udom, that's right.
Mm. So you didn't pick Wike solely because he wasn't number 1?
He wasn't.
But now you formed a coalition, and included in that coalition is Nasir El-Rufai and possibly Peter Obi. People are asking how successful that coalition can be going into 2027 if everyone heading the coalition wants to be president. So who do you think is going to head the coalition, and are you going to run for president again?
We had a similar, what will I say, merger in 2014. I mean, excuse me.
Sorry, sir.
And there were about 4 of us, is it 2 or 3? We all ran for president, and one of us emerged, and we all supported the one who emerged, and he won.
So you're going to run again?
I don't know, because there has to be, first of all, a viable platform, and more than any other time in the political history of this country, particularly since the return of democracy, I have not seen Nigeria in dire need of, an experience and credible leadership than this time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new president of Namibia is a woman, and her vice president is also a woman.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, she recently spoke a bit in support of Senator Natasha Akosua-Dogon, who's a woman senator in Nigeria, who's currently going possibly a recall process, but she's currently been suspended from the Senate. And a lot of people view her suspension as meaning that the PDP is weak or opposition is weak. Do you believe that the PDP has been weakened in the time?
Yes, definitely. The PDP is weak because We have a compromised leadership in the party, and there is no doubt about that.
Were you surprised that the state of emergency passed so easily in the National Assembly?
I was not surprised because I know the leadership is corrupt. I have no apologies about that. And they could do anything. And the Senate president is known actually to be, to be having those type of character, even when he was a governor. So I got the reports quite a lot.
You got reports that when Abubakar was a governor, he was corrupt.
He was corrupt. Not only he was corrupt, but he was also in the habit of abusing, women. Yeah.
Oh, you got those reports before?
Yeah, I got that report before.